So, what special day is today? We'll talk about it back in a minute. Happy anniversary to this channel. Hey, this is Jan from New York City. My channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Have a cup of coffee with me. Welcome to the Instant Coffee with Jan show. Yay, yay, yay. It's been 4 years. Count them, 4 years. Hello. Did I really think I was going to survive 4 years making videos? Ah, how's everybody doing today? I hope that this audio video finds everybody doing well. Well, it started off as an iffy, and I'm not going to lie to you, it took me a good year and a half, even maybe close to 2 years, that I was very undecided to doing this thing called YouTube. I was a very good viewer of YouTube for a long time, but never did I think that I would actually be doing this like every day. What? Yes, I know. I know. No, but honestly, so as you know, Steve Young from the Steve Young 74 channel, we're very good friends. And at that time, I was like, should I do this? Should I do that? And Steve gently persuaded me in a nice, polite way. He said, Janet, just do it. So the funny part is, he influenced me to, as we call it, jumping out of the airplane or helicopter, whatever way we use that terminology. He helped me to start my channel in that respect. And in a way, I started helping him to start his channel, of which he's actually going on a 2 year anniversary, if I'm not mistaken, in October. Where is the time going? It's a lot of fun. This is a fun journey, but I have to tell you, it does take work. What may look like a very simple, and it should look seamlessly and simple to the viewer. That's what I want. I don't want my viewers struggling, during a video. But the content creator takes a bit of effort and a bit of time to plan their shows and, write out their content and so on and so forth. And it is a journey. It is not a sprint. It is a marathon. So I'm just being very upfront and honest to anyone contemplating. But don't make my mistake. I want to go over that today for a minute, if you don't mind. On this 4 year anniversary, over 1,300 uploads. Count them, 1,300 uploads. I don't think I let one day go by without at least one upload. And before I forget, I want to thank you, my loyal listeners, my loyal viewers who have been there from the ground up and who have just started now and who started along the way within the 4 years. Thank every single one of you. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your time, really. And that's the whole point of this thing. You know what? For anyone who is contemplating doing a YouTube channel or being a video content creator for anywhere else, but in my opinion, honestly, get your start here. Get your start here. This is my strong suggestion. Okay, I'm just saying, get your start here, do your goofball videos. I want to tell you a little story. Okay, you're probably wondering why there's a tree on the thumbnail. I'll get back to that in a minute. There's a story about that tree. Probably saying, what on earth does that tree have to do with this anniversary show? So anyway, all right, so what I was going to say was, when you make up your mind, just like really, just you're going to make a lot of mistakes. That's the beauty part. I was trying to prepare a like visual compilation of like funny clips from my journey. In fact, I took the time to pull out like 12 or 13 clips, and I couldn't get it to convert. So I don't know if I could still try to do that. I'll try to get it done over the weekend. But if that doesn't happen, then just know that I really tried. But looking back at those clips, for example, do you know, like one of my very early videos that how to make pancakes with, coffee cake mix? Guess what? Over 14,000 views. Hello. Now, for a small content creator like yours truly, because keep in mind that I only have a subscriber count of just barely below 4,000, 14,000 views is pretty impressive. Okay. Just saying. But I look at the quality of that video and I go, ay. Then I was looking at another clip. Remember when I was going through my cap era, wearing a lot of caps? I mean, the old timers know what I'm talking about. Then my era of sounding almost robotic, I'm like, who is that? That's why I really wish that these clips could get together somehow, but I'm not actually sure if that would comply with the being okay with doing this. If not, I'm not going to, obviously I'm not going to air it then, because I'm not sure about the content thing. I want to like go over that because there's a lot of research to make sure and double check that it doing the right thing. I don't want to do the wrong thing after all my work. But it really is a journey. I was looking at briefly at the Thanksgiving show. We Steve Young 74 and I did a live Thanksgiving show. Can I tell you something? Absolutely everything went wrong technically that day. Bells were ringing, the internet went down, every live broadcaster's fear. You just, so have you noticed I cut down on a lot of my lives? I don't want that stress. I don't want that stress. And I was just looking at the various stages of the show, of how it appeared to people. But one thing that remained a constant, in my honest opinion, I'm not just saying to Pat and Jan from New York City on the back today because it's a 4-year anniversary. But one thing that has remained absolutely consistent was my desire to give a valuable message. What's today's valuable message besides, enjoying my anniversary to me? Okay. Today's valuable message is pursuit and hope. Now let's get back to the tree that I was talking about. If you look at the thumbnail after this is over, take a minute, look at the thumbnail. Maybe if there's a way I can insert that picture on here, I will. If not, just go back to the thumbnail. I named that tree 2 words, joy and hope. There's a reason. That tree is perfectly shaped. That is not a pine tree, by the way. It's some sort of deciduous tree, okay? And that tree, look at the natural formation of the shape of that tree. Now that tree sits in front of a building in Lower Manhattan. I'm trying to remember if it was East Houston Street, somewhere along those lines. Yeah. I believe it's East Houston Street, but pointing, going downtown. Well, wait a minute. No. Yeah, I guess going downtown. Let me get it right. Downtown, I guess. I'm not positive. But I know this, when I used to pass it up in a car, I was always looking at it like, I love that tree. I mean, this is so crazy. I literally mentally adopted that tree in my mind. I love that tree because I always had a fantasy that that tree would end up being decorated as a Christmas tree. Isn't it interesting that all this coincides like right close to Christmas in July? What a gorgeous tree. I literally love that tree. Seriously. And I think I might have mentioned it in one of my videos in the past. Yeah, probably one of my videos in the past. But the thing is, I just love that tree. And that tree is full of hope and full of joy in the middle of a big, busy, and sometimes crazy, crazy city that we love. Just saying. So hope and joy. That is this channel. Hope and joy. I don't hear much talk about hope on TV. When I turn on the news, I hardly hear a word about hope. I'm sorry. It's one thing I noticed. And I said, I'm not having my viewers or listeners start their day without hearing some hopeful or hope-filled message. Something that can bring the listener or the viewer, because you have 2 choices. You could do both. You could listen, you could view. Over 1,300 videos. Don't say Jan from New York City didn't give you enough videos, because that would be a bold-faced lie. Just saying. But it's a journey. Oh my gosh, the mistakes I was making on those early videos. So please, if you're contemplating doing a channel, do it. If you're waiting for perfection, never going to happen. Never going to happen. I make a lot of mistakes. We're human beings. We all make mistakes, and that's it. That's life. Anybody expects more than that, well, they're not going to get it. They're just going to get a regular person that likes to share some messages of hope, information, and saving motivation. Because I believe everybody can save. I don't care if you start with $1. That's why I was so adamant about that $1 a day challenge. All right. Listen, if you really, really, really want to help celebrate my anniversary, always keep this in mind. You can do it Wash away all the negative junk that others might have been force feeding into your head. Take that imaginary soap, wash it out of your brain. You start fresh. And sometimes in life, honestly, you need to stay a little quiet. When I began this journey, I was not announcing to the whole world of my inner circle of people in my life, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I'm going to start a YouTube channel. You know why I didn't do that? I didn't want to hear the traditional, what? You want a YouTube channel? How can you do this? Blah, blah. Don't you have better things to do? Blah. For me, it still fits like a glove because I enjoy giving messages. That's me. Sorry. Hopefully, it's for some of you out there listening. Don't hesitate to. Hey, I want to thank everyone who was ever involved in a shout out to my channel, in a share to my videos, in a community post. Your thoughtfulness, I will not forget it. All the viewers, all the listeners, all the comments. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All the comments. Just saying, just saying. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much for your time. I really, really care about you. And here is to the next, to the beginning of going into year number 5. Now, they say 5 was always my lucky number. It always was. There you go. All right, everybody. Thanks for celebrating my 4th anniversary with me and staying on this long. I know you probably didn't find too much value in this video because it's not really about saving, saving, saving. But I did want to acknowledge the people and the 4 years on this journey. May you take a leap of faith and join this journey. It doesn't happen overnight, but good things will happen if you plan. There you go. Have an amazing day, everybody, and take good care. Bye-bye.